What's up, guys? Just got done hitting the elliptical. Just checking in. I've been doing good. Been keeping it up. I have not been getting the results I want, which has been really tough on me. Because I'm doing everything I need to do, and usually at the beginning it comes off faster than normal. And last time I got going and I got down to like 216, and that's when I hit a huge roadblock, and it seemed like I just couldn't get anywhere. And it's just a little frustrating to start off and have this exact same problem. But I have written down every calorie I've eaten and every exercise I've done, and I went ahead and did the math because I felt awful. I had lost a little over 7 pounds in 7 weeks, so about a pound a week. I wrote it all down, and I took what I had actually lost and times that by 3,500, which is how many calories are in a pound, and figured out that that was, my entire calorie deficit, which was a 26,000 calorie deficit over the 7 weeks. So I based that on what my BMR was supposed to be, which is 3,500. So in order to lose 2 pounds a week, I would cut that down to 2,500. I actually averaged 1,800 calories per day over that time. So, right there I had a huge deficit, not to mention the exercises. I figured those in. And, this thing tells me I burned 400 calories. I just put 200 just to be safe. I know that's low, but I don't want to go high. I just wanted to be conservative with it. And according to that, my BMR is actually 2,300. So in order to lose, the 2 pounds a week, I'd have to cut it to 1,300, which is ridiculous. I'm not going to do that. I know that's bad for you. The only thing I can think to do is to increase the exercise and, try to change what I'm eating, I guess, a little bit, and try to cut out carbs, try to eat more protein-rich foods. I've been eating a lot of egg whites, a lot of chicken, lean beef, stuff like that, and see how that goes. It's been frustrating, but I'm staying with it, and that's just my update of what's been going on in my weight loss world. I've lost 8.4 pounds now over, it's been 2 months. So it's not bad by any means. It could be a lot worse. I could have gained weight. I could have been where I was, but now I was hoping for more. And I try to stay positive, but yeah, it's hard. It's hard when you get on the scale and it's said the same thing for 3 weeks in a row. And I know the scale's not everything, and I've talked about that and everything, but looking over a 2-month period, you want to see results. That's more accurate than every week. One of the things I think might be slowing it down is because I did lose 250 pounds, and then I went up 80 pounds, and then from there I have kind of been up and down between 298 and 270. They were up and down a lot, back and forth, going on, going off, and I don't know if that's kind of messed up my metabolism. I suspect it might have a little bit, and plus when you gained a lot of weight, you always have those fat cells, so I think it's easier for you to regain the weight fast, because your body doesn't have to create new fat cells. They're just waiting. They're always going to be waiting. So I'm just going to push through this. I've been going good for 2 months, and that's the longest I've been going good for a long time. And my last video, I talked about the 1 day off and the chocolate problem I had, and how I nursed my binge eating all throughout that 250-pound weight loss. I still gave myself 1 day every week, and it was an addiction. And I've talked about that, but I completely ADD'd and didn't finish my point, which was I have not been eating chocolate. I have not had a day off. I don't do that anymore. That was the one thing that I have done this time that is completely different than any other time. The one huge last step I think that I needed to take to really make this thing work and stick, and that was to get over the binge mentality, stop feeding it, fight it, and just overcome it. Just don't do it. Just use my mind and say, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to give into it, and just make it a thing of the past. And it really is. I still have, awful cravings sometimes, and I'm still, very tempted, but I have not binge ate. I've had chocolate one time on Valentine's Day, and after that it was a little hard to get going again. The next day I think I kind of ate too many calories, well, 2,500 calories the next day, and I had 3,000 calories that day. So, you know, over my goal of 2,000, obviously. But you know, besides that, I mean, for 2 months to have only done it once, which was, you know, I kind of planned it, you know, see if I could handle it. I mean, my goal for life isn't to stay away from chocolate forever, because that's not realistic. But it's to get over the binge eating, to not allow myself to lose control, and to always fight that, instead of just, you know, allowing it in my life like I had before, you know, and nurturing it. So, you know, I think that's the big step, and I think that's what's going to carry me through everything I've learned. And I think that was the last thing that I just would not give up, and I just felt like I couldn't, and now I have. And yeah, I'm very proud of that. I mean, it feels good to know that I got control over that kind of thing. But yeah, that's my update. Way longer than I wanted, but I'm sorry. So I'm gonna go dry off and take a shower and enjoy the rest of the night. And I hope everyone's doing good and everything. And thanks for all the encouraging words. And it's good to be back. And I will see you again soon. Later. Peace. Knuckle love.